second circle.
What's up, sinners? Lust from Seven Deadly Sins here, playing the Nadi project. Now, first of all, I just want to go on to say that this is my third attempt, sadly, at recording this. I'm having a lot of difficulties with various recording softwares and whatnot. I was using the program Dxtory for a short time there. Hang on, a little bit of text going on here. Good evening, Rose. Good evening, Jeremy. Welcome aboard. She's got a British accent now, by the way. Would you like something to eat on your flight to Geneva? No, thank you. I have a very important meeting. I just want to rest for a few hours. Very well. I will wake you up just before we land. See you later. Okay, that's it. Anyways, yeah, this is my third attempt at recording. I was using the program Dxtory to attempt to record game footage, and it just didn't work. The reason being that Dxtory's recording files are massive. I'm talking like a 20-minute recording was 190 gigabytes. That's just massive. So switched from that. I was attempting to use Bandicam. These frequent travels have been giving me strong headaches lately. Sorry. I must put my soluble pills here, or I must have put my soluble pills here somewhere. I could go look outside. Not much to it. Just kind of there. You can't even tell that we're flying. There's really nothing to this. Okay, so these are our pills. I attempted to use the program Bandicam to record this. Or the first time I used Dxtory, and it literally took up too much space on my hard drive. Like, it stopped the recording, and I decided to go back and redo it. The other issue I ran into was I was using Bandicam, like I was just saying. We're going to put our pills in there, take our water, put it in the glass, and then everything's going to go to hell. We are in the movie Final Destination now. But anyways, yeah, I attempted to use Bandicam, but Bandicam turns out that the free version that I was attempting to use only records for 10 minutes at a time. And of course, it doesn't tell me this when I first install the program or anything. So I had a half hour worth of face cam and my microphone in only 10 minutes of actual gameplay. And at that point, it wasn't even worth it. So anyways, third attempt. And we're gonna get it this time. I'm breaking it down to a very bare bones recording. Where are you, Jeremy? You roam the sea all night, continuously poised between life and death. She doesn't have a British accent, I'm just stuck on it now. But the warm streams of the Gulf of Neptune brought you here to me. Who am I? My name is Anna. Welcome to my Lost in Time island. Okay, so this game is very, very strange. 2 days later. There's going to be a lot of this that I remember from my first playthrough. They say the past gives you just one chance. One moment in life, in the infinite vastness of the universe. But is that true? Since yesterday, I've been hearing this little girl's voice echoing in my head. I know it could seem completely illogical. But nonetheless, it's the truth. Okay, so we have control over the mouse again. I'm going to remember a lot of this because I really want to get this video out there. I really want people to see this game because it actually is a very interesting game nonetheless. And it said at the very beginning, I don't know if anybody had actually read that, but that it's actually a narrative type game that does not hold your hand whatsoever, and that is the truth. So the first little while of this is going to come easy to me. However, there is a point that I honestly have no idea what is going on. These are fragments of a precious stone. I'm not feeling very well. We just got here and this place already seems so weird to me. Dad always said good things about it. This morning he told me this will be our house for just a few years. But I don't believe him. He can't tell lies. When he tells me a lie, his face gets all red and he rubs his nose with his right hand. At least he seems happy to be here. Okay. So scattered all over this island are those rubies. What's happening to me? That was Anna's voice. It looks like she wanted to tell me her story. Okay. So far, there is actually no voices in this game. I mean, it's just that text dialogue back and forth. You don't actually ever see anybody either. I was definitely sure I'd never seen this passage before. Okay, so yeah, this is the cave. This is the oil lamp. This is a signpost. Cerberus Electronic. Warning, access to the island is restricted to authorized personnel only. Management cannot be held responsible for possible accidents. That's always reassuring, right? That's a good start, yeah. Alright, so here's another ruby. What do you have to tell us this time? Jack brought me here to show me something. He says something wonderful is hidden in the cave. We took Dad's lantern and ventured inside. Alone. Actually, this place creeps me out, but I'm with Jack. And he promised me that as long as I'm with him, nothing bad can happen to me. Okay. So there's the oil lamp. This object dates back to the 40s. It smells strongly of gas. Okay, now here's the issue. I would love to... I have not been down in here yet. I would love to, but literally it just gets black after a certain point. I'm thinking I need to find a way to fill that lantern up. I'm not about to go down in there in pitch black and get lost and then have to restart all over again. So, I'm going to rush through this just a little bit here. Okay, so, random graves. Give the textures a little bit of a break. These are very odd textures, I'm not going to lie. It is a beautiful game, though, at least personally. I love the detail, but it's like... It's very detailed, but at the same time a very repetitive texture for almost everything. So, there's a grave. The headstone says, "To my daughter Anna, rest in peace. I'm afraid there's a terrible story hidden behind these stones." Me too. Okay, so Anna's dead. Whoever's voice we've been hearing is dead. And I have no idea what's going on with it. Cerberus Electronics, that name sounds really familiar, and I don't know why. Like, it's not even like, you know, oh, I've played this before. No, it's like, I honestly think I've heard that name somewhere before, and I'm trying to figure out where. So if somebody actually knows, like, is that actually a real company, or was that used in a different game, maybe? Let me know, you know, say that shit in the comments below. Everything is so beautiful here. We have lots of techno stuff. Every day, fresh and delicious food arrives from the mainland to the docks. But there's no one to spend time with. Days are long and endless. At night, Dad tells me incredible stories to help me sleep. He says this is the only place on Earth where it's possible to communicate with the afterlife. It's different since Mom is no longer with us. Yeah, so that's kind of fucked up. Connection that I was making earlier, though. The idea that this is the only place to communicate with the afterlife. Okay, just for the sake of the recording. Door panel. I think it's the door opening panel. There's a strange slot in it, so it's missing something right there. I kind of want to go inside if it'll let us. At the same time, the texture doesn't look like it actually opens. I could be mistaken, though. Anyways, what was I going to say? I don't remember. This game, texture-wise and everything, and just lighting, reminds me a lot of Slenderman. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, but hey, Lust, Slenderman is played in the dark. Yeah, I'm aware. But if you ever beat the game, it looks like it hasn't been used for many years. Anyways, if you ever beat the game, there's like an unlockable cheat where you can actually play the game in the daylight. And this is what it really looks like. I don't know if it was like built with the same game engine. Could be mistaken about that. Pile of tree trunks. This wood doesn't seem good to burn. It's moist and smells strongly of resin. Now what's creepy is those tree trunks are probably fresh if they smell like resin. Because if those are like really old tree trunks, then they shouldn't smell of resin. Like, I could understand them being moist, you know, out in the elements and whatnot. but there's really no reason for them to be like, you know, saturated in resin. I'm not 100% sure if this game is even like out of final development or anything like that. Like, I could be mistaken about that. Cell tower on this uncharted island, it's off. The antennas seem to have no power. I must find a way to power it. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a ruby here. I didn't see this my last time I played through it. I met Jack for the first time here. It was scary to see him. He appeared from behind a tree, staring at me. He looked like he had never seen a girl. But now we are great friends. Jack is not a child like the others. I think he's one of those ghosts Dad is looking for. Yesterday, he told me that soon everything will change and we will be forever together. That's great news. Okay. Okay. I'm not okay with that. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. You guys might have noticed my wrist is kind of all bandaged up today. Or not bandaged, but I have a brace on it. I'm not going to get into detail about that. And it's, you know, I had an instance the other day where I believe I re-injured a past injury, or I re-aggravated, whatever. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but that's basically what's going on. And I know a lot of people out there automatically are going to be like, oh, too much masturbation. Oh, you're funny, guys. You know, but yeah, so before anybody starts questioning it in the comments or anything, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. Okay, so we got this note. And I know we got to find a few more and piece them together. And I can't figure out what they're for yet. That's one thing I haven't done. Okay, so we have this tar here, and I think we can do something with it. They probably used it to waterproof parts of the house. Cool. Anyways, it's a great combustible material. That's great and all, but we still haven't figured out anything. I'm partially looking around, trying to figure something out for later on that we can use. Because I know a good portion of how this game goes right now. And I just, like I said, it didn't record properly. Okay, so here's another piece of paper. There's a number written on it, but I can't read it. What we can do is we take torn paper 2, mix it with torn paper 1, and then we have the letter A. And I don't know what the fuck that means. So, we're going to go back to the game. You can tell there has been a lot of work put into this game. This game might not be like a final product either. I have no idea. I'm going to come back over there in just a second. This game could be like a beta. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know a whole lot about this game. Ruby. Oh, what's this one have to say? Today is Mom's birthday. We went to celebrate even if she's not here anymore. This morning, Dad and I made muffins. They were her favorites. We try to remember how she was to feel less lonely. But it ain't easy. This morning I found a big red stone in the cave with Jack. It's beautiful and it shines in the sun. It would have been a perfect gift for her. So I'm guessing that's what brings the whole rubies, in, like as these memories or whatever you want to call it, into play with the whole game, or the story or whatever. Why, like, whenever you go around and collect these rubies, it gives like a memory from Anna. I don't know. There's so much unexplained to me right now, and it's even more confusing for you guys probably, because there's still, I'm trying not to say too much, but at the same time, I'm also thinking very openly right now because, to be perfectly honest, I'm still getting used to the idea of recording and just kind of talking random nonsense. Trying to keep things entertaining. I'm probably failing miserably, but I also want to get my ideas and thoughts out there when I'm playing a game, you know, like what's going through my head right now. And Okay, so we have to turn on the cell tower somehow to use this ham radio, and I'm thinking the objective of the game is to get off this island. Okay, it's a handwritten note. This is all in Spanish or something up here. I can't read that. However, I think it's translated down here. I put the hatchet for the wood in the safe. The code is ... Here the note is torn. Now, I had attempted, like, if I grab the note, it doesn't go on there. Like, he says, no, I really can't do this. So we're going to keep going on for now. And I don't think there's really more I can do up here. So I'm going to go around to the back of the house here. This is really not much of a house. I just want to throw that out there. Like, it's only got partial walls and shit. And, yeah, it's really weird. I don't know how long they were living here that all the walls are, like, gone. Like, were they only here for a day or two? No. Because later on, I know they mentioned that they had been here for quite a while. I do love the animation and whatnot, the graphics for this game. I'm not gonna lie, like, a lot of people might think they look like shit, but... Okay, here's another ruby. I think this one's kind of creepy. 4 people wearing shirts and jackets arrived this afternoon. They want to talk to Dad. He is very nervous. He says they are the project investors. I see them coming often on the island. They said this is a special visit. I don't know what they mean, but after going to the lighthouse, they locked themselves up in the study. I heard them screaming. Finally, Dad came out of the room, slamming the door. I've never seen him so angry in my whole life. So my guess is the dad has killed these project investors, and I don't know where they are. Part of me thinks they're still up there in that lighthouse. I don't think anything's changed from gameplay to gameplay either. Everything seems to be in the same place. Everything's playing out the same way. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much confusion behind this game. Like, just nothing is... It said in the beginning, nothing is straightforward whatsoever. Like, you just kind of play it, and you hope for the best, and you try to figure things out as you go. And it's not even, like, a real mystery, because, I mean, it does, like, tell you... The story so far seems pretty it's not straightforward at all, actually. I don't know. I'm so confused. It doesn't look like a rag. It's soft and very resistant. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to that. And then that's it. Like, the lighthouse gate is locked. The gate won't open. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I can't crouch or anything to even look at that closer. But I'm thinking, like, there's dead people in there, which is a really sketchy thought. But that's it. That's all that's here. It's just that rag. I came all the way down here for nothing. But I'm thinking that rag's got to be important for something. So at this point, I think I'm missing, like, one more item pickup, and all it is another note. But okay, so I'm pretty much caught up again to where I was before. I have no idea what's going on. Can't tell if it's just wind or what. It's really weird because, I don't know, parts of this game are really poorly made as far as, it feels underdeveloped in a sense. I mean, it is, like, a beautiful game, just, like, appearance-wise. But then, like, you'll come across sound effects in the game, and you can tell exactly where the, like, point is in the world where the audio effect is, like, the source of the audio effect. It's not spread out over an entire area, like, it doesn't blanket it. Like here, like, you hear those crickets and shit? It's not that. Like, here, I can find that exact source. It is literally here in this tree. It's like right there-ish. That general area right here in the tree. Because then it's like, when I get further away, like, there's all these trees. Why is it only in that one? Okay, we got another piece of paper. It's not complete. Okay, so we're gonna mix that with that. The node is complete now. Wait a second. Okay, so I couldn't mix it before with the node on the wall, but something I didn't catch that before, that it said the node is complete now. I wonder if I drag the node onto the safe, if I can get into the safe. That would be helpful. So, okay, got the safe here. Let's try this. I have the code. I can open it! Wow, it's sharp. That's it? There's nothing else in it? Fuck! Alright, radiomagnetization theory. It's a book explaining in detail radiomagnetization theory. As far as I can tell, it's an experimental method to communicate with other entities through a break in the time-space continuum. Did they really found out how to communicate with ghosts? It's kind of creepy. I don't think this is supposed to be like a horror type game. I'm really hoping it's not anyways. Honestly, I didn't feel like playing any kind of horror games today. Okay, so when I go click on those logs, it says, hang on, I don't think... Okay, that's just a weird gas container. Anyways, I don't think... Or, when I go to click on these logs, I'm sorry, I'm getting all kind of confuzzled. Doesn't seem good to burn. It's moist and smells strongly of resin. Okay, what about these logs? This wood doesn't seem good to burn. It's moist. Okay. I know one of them says that it's moist, but it doesn't smell like resin. Pile of trunks. At least it's dry here. Wait. I got a stick. That'll do great as a handle. Wait a second. Can it... Where'd the pickaxe come from? I've never seen that pickaxe before. I don't think it was there before. It's kind of sketchy. This game honestly makes me paranoid because I'm afraid of it turning into like jump scares and shit. Like the whole ghost idea already is like I don't think I can die. I really think this is just you can navigate your way around the world. And it kind of does whatever. I'm gonna go back to this lighthouse for shits and giggles. I want to see if that pickaxe can like break in the wall or something, or not the wall, but the gate there. I'm determined that okay, the main places I need to explore are the lighthouse, the cave back there, and this Cerberus Electronics. Whatever you want to call this, power station maybe? I don't know. And we got to figure out how to get that going. My camera memory is going to hate me. Look at that beautiful sky. Okay. Okay. Can't do anything to the lighthouse. Or I can't do that to the lighthouse anyways. No. Really can't do this. Stick. No, can't do this. Okay, well, I came all the way over here for no reason again. I gotta figure out how to get in there. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. The only other thing I could think of is that there was one of these barrels when I first started the game that I could actually click on and it would give me a narration. What if I dipped the rag in that gas can and then put the rag in the lamp by the cave, explore the cave? I'm running out of ideas what to do with this game because I'm caught up to where I was. I'm willing to try anything at this point. I'm determined to get to the end of the game, because this game definitely has caught my interest. Explosive barrel. I don't want to do this. No. Really can't do this. Okay. Jesus! Am I missing something? Ah! Okay, there's gotta be something I'm missing here. I haven't even seen any more rubies. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, never mind. I got all excited for nothing. Jesus, come on, give me something to work with here. I know it does. I know the game isn't supposed to hold your hand or whatever, but this is getting ridiculous. Fuck! Wait a second. Wait just a second. I made a torch. Finally something. I was really dumb that I didn't figure that out. Jesus, I hate myself sometimes. Probably everybody back home is like screaming at me like, fucking do it! Screaming at me through their monitors. And it took me that long to figure it out. Okay, let's try this. Let me know. I'm so confused. Back to figure something out. I don't want to go in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Right back to square one. Being confused. Slightly scared. I have this thing. Let me do a thing with it. Oh my god. I really don't want this gameplay to end right here. Lighthouse gate. There's a glitch in the wall? Okay. I didn't mean to find that, but I'm not complaining. Discover the story. What do you mean I don't have enough elements? I'm so confused! I didn't mean to. Was I supposed to be able to find that? Shit, how'd I get out now? Oh, of course. Oh, fucking course, mate. Oh, I can't win. Okay, so my face cam isn't on for this part, but I finally got out of the lighthouse. And it turns out I'm really stupid. If I just would have walked in a little bit further into the cave, my torch automatically comes on. And I want to document this. And I'm really afraid it's just going to be a stupid jump scare at the end here. I don't want to do this. I really, 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 really don't want to do this. There's nothing down here so far. I'm very hesitant. Also, you're gonna hear a lot of background noise because I had to open up my windows in my room. It's very hot in here. What are these? Barrels? So sketchy. What's with all the... Turns out this game is also very broken, by the way. Like, I found ways around in this place that shouldn't be. Oh, God. I don't want to go. Oh. What the fuck? Is this how I turn on the power? I don't know what this thing is. It doesn't say either. USB pen drive. It's really strange. How can such a thing be in this place? There's another note, it looks like. I can't do anything with it. I hate that they use the same textures for things. Because, like, I can interact with one thing, but not another. What's back here? What the fuck? Oh, dear God. Jesus. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna pause the game right here. I'm gonna turn on my face cam. I'm back. That thing there scared me. Not gonna lie. I don't think I could fall off this bridge. What is going on? Jesus! Seems to be a memory. Is this Anna? I'm so paranoid of a jump scare. These are all like still frames. This is the first person that we've actually seen though, sort of. Why are those rocks flying? This is a very good question. Why are they flying here now? I'm just pressing forward on my keyboard. I don't like it when it just takes control of the camera and everything either. I keep hearing what sounds like a bicycle. Okay, we're back in light. Jesus. Stop. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. The most docile body buried in the shadow protects from bad thoughts those who are still alive and await death by divine intervention. What? There's a name on it. Jack. These two don't have a name. Why do I get the feeling Jack is not our friend? Okay, we're gonna continue out of this cave. I want to get out of this cave. This game is very atmospheric. Just, oh, this game gives me the creeps. I do not like it. I wonder if anything's changed out here now, though. Okay, so we douse the... Yeah, before I literally just walked in there and the torch was already lit for me. Or it just lit itself, I should say. Okay, so we have this drive. Assume. Oh, come on. Why does everything have to be dark and creepy? Did that door close behind me? This is mine. Awesome. Oh god. Okay, so we got more rubies. Oh god, this game's so weird. Yeah, you don't say. It's dark and there are ghosts here. I saw one yesterday. I was inside with Dad when suddenly a very bright flash lightened up the whole room. Dad says not to worry because these things happen. But I believe there's someone else here with us. I hear his voice in the night. He said his name's Jack. Okay. Broken fuse, spare fuse. Oh, Jesus. I really don't want to do this anymore. This game is so weird. Tower's powered now. Is this where shit is gonna start hitting the fan? Are we gonna die? Because it said the power was needed to talk to the ghosts and stuff. Are we gonna start seeing shit? Or we needed the tower to talk to ghosts? Alright, let's try to go back up here. Radio. Now I've got everything. I can call for help. Tugboat GEA here. Can you hear me? We've just received an SOS signal coming from your position. Over. Yes! My name is Jeremy Parker. I'm the only survivor of the plane crash. Rescue me. Please. We've identified your coordinates, Jeremy. We'll be there soon. Over and out. You know what my greatest fear has always been, Jeremy? The idea of flying. It's always scared me. But now my point of view on the world is completely different from this limbo. I've seen my father cry every night, first for Mom and then for me. He doesn't know it yet, but thanks to you, now I'm free to go beyond. I warned you about the ruby. It's a very precious thing. I ask you one last favor. When you'll be back in the civilized world, go find my father for me. Tell him I miss him and I will wait for him here with Mom. Only when we are together again, we can fly to a better place. Is that her? What the fuck? Can't really explain what happened after that day, but something in me had radically changed. I saw Anna in my dream the following 2 nights. She showed me other moments of her life. Her house, her family, her father. I found the little girl's dead in a small abandoned house in the suburbs of London on a cold December Monday. We sat down over tea and I started telling my story. I told him about the island and his daughter. He could hardly keep a grip on his emotions, but his eyes glowed. I seen a man destroyed by memories in front of me. At the end of the evening, I took leave. We shook hands and hugged. It was the most sincere hug I've ever gotten in my whole life. I learned a great lesson that day. But whom could tell this story to without seeming crazy? None. Many people would just find it crazy. But nonetheless, it was the truth. It's just when you think you know something that you have to look at by a different point of view. Even if it may seem silly or absurd, you must try. Dare to change, to find new ways. Thank you for playing. That was a very, very strange game. Very strange ending at that. Fuck, there's one thing I should have done. I should have continued, actually. I want to go back up to that lighthouse, because, I had actually... Yeah, that Book of Memories or whatever. I want to go look at that. I don't know what that is. I might do that on camera, I might not. I don't know yet. If you made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more content from us. Be sure to leave a comment below just to, chat with us, or maybe you know more about what was going on with that game, because that was a very, very strange game. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you sinners next time.